and welcome. So look, we just got done with the 140-pound undisputed championship fight between Jose Ramirez and Josh Taylor. And man, was that a hell of a fight. If you missed it, if you were at work, if you were babysitting, whatever you were doing, make sure y'all go check the highlights. Make sure you watch the fight because you definitely won't be disappointed. Now, when it comes to the fight, I know a lot of people talked about Kenny Bayless, talked about they didn't like the way that he refereed the fight, which I thought Kenny Bayless did pretty good. I feel like Kenny Bayless did pretty good. You know, they'd clinch up and he'd just let him fight it out, which that's what I like to see. You know, I like to see him clinch up and fight it out. Josh Taylor had the advantage over Jose. That is what I feel like. I feel like that was a big reason for Josh Taylor winning the fight. Because when they would clinch up, Jose Ramirez would kind of just sit there. He wouldn't really throw punches. And then you got Josh Taylor. He's over throwing uppercuts and he just throwing. You know, and that's what caught Jose Ramirez, which I seen a lot of people say it was a cheap shot. And it wasn't really a cheap shot to me. You know, he's fighting out the clinch like they've been doing the whole fight. Like Kenny Bayless has been letting them. And, you know, he got dropped. And that was a wicked uppercut. A wicked uppercut. Now, during the end of the fight, you know, I feel like they clinched up a little too much. And Kenny Bayless, you know, just let it happen. He'd break it up. They'd clinch up. He'd break it up. Which I thought, you know, maybe should have got a warning, if anything. But other than that, man, I thought it was fair play. Josh Taylor showed us why why people talked about him being the real deal. Josh Taylor proved that. You know, the ring generalship, the boxing ability, just the power punching, you know, the speed. You know, the speed was huge in the fight. You know, the speed comparison between him and Ramirez was like night and day. You know, the dude is quick. You know, he got that little flick. He'll flick that jab out there. You know, he's slick, man. He's legit, man. He really is. So shout out to Josh Taylor for becoming the 140-pound undisputed champion of the world. You know, the last guy we seen at 140 that was undisputed, Terrence Bud Crawford. Which, I heard Terrence Bud Crawford had his eyes set on the winner. So, is that a possibility? But, Jose Ramirez, man. Jose Ramirez, you know, I'm sure Jose Ramirez won a lot of fans over. You know, if you watch the fight, you know, you've seen Jose Ramirez get dropped 2 times. And like I said, the uppercut was wicked, man. He got both knockdowns were pretty legit. You know, it wasn't a flash knockdown. It was like a legit knockdown. Jose Ramirez showed heart, man. Heart of a champion. Getting up, continuing to fight, you know, pressuring Josh Taylor, which I just feel like when it comes to Jose Ramirez, he lunged in a little too much for me. You know, and like I said, man, the speed killed him too. The speed of Josh Taylor killed Jose Ramirez. But like I said, Jose Ramirez lunged in a little too much. And man, like, just when it came to the clinch, I feel like he should have just attacked the body during the clinch. Because when he did attack the body, and when he threw the jab, especially when he threw the jab, but when he attacked the body, you know, he was hurting Josh Taylor. He hurt Josh Taylor numerous of times. You know, like, what was it, round 3 or 4, somewhere around there. I thought it was on the verge of a stoppage. You know, I thought Jose Ramirez was about to stop Josh Taylor. I'm sure everybody did. But like I said, it was a hell of a fight, man. Josh Taylor showed us why he's the real deal. Now, you know, they talked about pound for pound status. You know, a lot of people, you know, are throwing Josh Taylor up there in the pound for pound list. You know, what do y'all think? Y'all think Josh Taylor is considered one of the top? You know, I think I seen a lot of people put like top 5. You know, I seen some people have him over Earl Spence. Some people had him over Terrence Crawford, over Teofimo Lopez. Is that fair? You know, y'all let me know down in the comments. To me, I don't think you can put Josh Taylor over Earl Spence or, you know, a Terrence Crawford. I don't think you can put him over those guys, you know. But like I said, he showed us why he's the real deal. He's a 140-pound, undisputed champion of the world. And I'm looking forward to future fights with Josh Taylor, because he's gonna be a tough guy to beat, man. Just his boxing build, he's tough, and then he talk trash too. That makes it even better. But like I said, y'all let me know down in the comments. Where do y'all rank Josh Taylor now in the pound for pound list? Do y'all rank him over a Terrence Crawford? Do you rank him over a Earl Spence? Or what about a Teofimo Lopez? Or what about a Teofimo Lopez versus Josh Taylor? Or Josh Taylor versus Tank Davis? Those are good fights. Y'all let me know down in the comments. And till next time.